Hello, Galaxy, I'm Chris Perillo, and I'm loud. And that's the way I like it, okay? If you have a problem with my loudness, well, then you can hit the... Can I talk now? Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. That came on, like, way too strong there. Don't know what came over me. Apart from the knowledge that I have cereal and don't know which cereal I'm going to eat tonight. Got two choices. I'm going to give you the choice. We're going to do a poll, okay? We're going to do a poll for the cereal, all right? You get to choose. And then we'll do some shout-outs here at the beginning of the stream. Sub goal tonight. Sub points goal. We dropped from 720 to 715, so we're within arm's reach of hitting our sub goal tonight. It is entirely possible to drop again, too. So here are the cereals, as I set up before I set up the poll. We have Cinnamon Life or Regular Life. I've never tried Cinnamon Life that I know of. I did Chocolate Life. And I think it did Regular Life in a recent... But look at this. This is beat up to hell. Look at this box. But it was only like $1.49, so I couldn't pass it up. This one, I think, was also on sale. I remember it being on sale. So we're gonna set up a poll. Unless a mod... Does a mod want to set up a poll? If a mod could set up a poll, that'd be great, and I could start doing shout-outs. We'll make this scientific. Hello, everybody. I'm just going to start naming names. Pointing fingers. Cerstus, saw you today. I did an impromptu YouTube live stream where I was very subdued. I was very calm. For some reason or another, like, YouTube, I'm kind of like, yeah, it's YouTube, it's boring. But on Twitch, I'm like, yeah, let's go. Hey, there's BTW Scotch, who just started following today. Thank you for giving Twitch a chance. Thank you. There we go. Oh, my God. Liz, you did not. Now, Liz, Did Liz set up the poll? Liz set up the poll because she spelled flavor incorrectly. We don't need an extra U in flavor. Okay? It looks like Cinnamon is winning. Boring is getting its ass kicked. Boring. It's not boring. Regular life is not boring. Okay, now we're getting a bit of a more even split. Give it a vote, people. Hello, Stinky Air Biscuit. I hope you are stinky today. Super stinky. I am not. I took a shower. Well, and I'm wearing, by the way, my Yoda O's shirt. Yoda cereal. Delicious. Yes. Man Cave Hobbies, glad to see you again. Hope you are doing well tonight. Not sure if your nurse will be joining. Krusty, always good to see you. Glad you're not stuck in traffic now. Westry1 notes, regular life is so much better than Cinnamon. I don't know. We will find out together. Ethan's Dad 3D loves Cinnamon, by the way. Thank you, Ethan's Dad 3D, for showing me your new project. He had basically, I think, posted this on TikTok and then on Twitter. He had scanned the chess pieces from the Djarik chess set, like Star Wars chess, and printed them in resin. It looked incredible. Look at the poll. No! Hang on, dude. How the hell is that even possible? Whoa. Dude, we have like 52 people watching. There's no... How the hell is that No. Hang on. What's going on, dude? No, people are not paying that much. There's no chance that people are paying... Because they're going up incrementally at the same time. No, dude, someone's cheating. Someone is cheating. Oh, you can rig the poll. How can you rig the poll? No, wait. Oh, channel points. I did not know you could use channel points. Haha. Oh, look at this. It's even. It's a dead. Oh, you guys about halfway. I had no idea. This may make polls a lot more fun. See? BW Scotch. It's fun around here. Hey, Avaline, good to see you. Hello. Thank you for popping in here. Thank you for being a tremendous fan of the Perillo Love emote. Titan's Revenge snuck in here. I will not tell anybody, I promise. Hello, Goddess of D's. I am trouble. I'm very trouble. I am so trouble. I'm in it. You're in it. If you're watching me, you are literally in trouble, because I am trouble, and you're in this, Goddess of D's. Thank you so much for your support. I like Cinnamon. I enjoy Cinnamon. I'm a big fan of Cinnamon. Huge fan, actually. Breaking Oz 96. Hello. Good to see you, Uber Superfly. You as well. Big Jano noting that you can rig the poll. Pay to play. You could spend bits. I didn't know you could use channel points. Maybe that's a new toggle. Hey, declarations. Yeah, I think Liz turned on the ability for people to use channel points. I mean, what else are people going to spend it on? The channel points. We got like redemptions coming out the wazoo, but see, Dark Toy Lord has about 200,000 channel points to use. That's what I'm saying. Hello, American Chris Hansen. Not doing well right now, but I tell you what, American Chris Hansen, around here, I try to keep things positive, keep things upbeat, keep things going and flowing. So just being here has brightened up my day. You being here, American Chris Hansen, thank you. Search this notes, life is a lemon, and I want my money back. I'll just make lemonade. Mark H says, should do it for bits instead. Usually when I do a poll, I just toggle the bits. Because I figured if people really want a certain thing to win, they'll be willing to drop bits. Theoretically. I could be wrong. Avaline just used some points. Oh boy. It's always been up there. Okay, I've never toggled that on then. Better to use in a poll than a musical Chris. Mark H, I do not disagree. Papa Bear AZ started with 57,000 down to 11. Wow. Y'all really believe in this. Looks like we got about a minute left in the poll before we decide. Because this is a group effort. I don't care which one I try. I mean, inevitably, I'm going to try both, but didn't know if I wanted to try, if I was going to go with the first one or the second one, given that they're both life. Maybe I should do this every Saturday. I'll give you all a choice between two cereals. All right, we got life or cinnamon life. You don't see a lot of cinnamon cereals. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's the big one. Oh, boring. Looks like boring is going to win. Boring. Oh, I think boring just won. Boring is it. Boring has won. Mark H contributed basically a bajillion channel points to make sure that I'm eating boring tonight. Boring. Man, my finger is tired. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Y'all, hey, it was equal rigging. It was equal rigging. Hey, Darth Gallum, you missed the poll. The first poll, potentially, of the evening. I did suggest to moderators the other day. I'm like, yeah, you know, polls, predictions, etc. What are we voting? Seller Nerd asks. We are voting which cereal I was going to eat. The boring life, or the regular life, or the cinnamon life. Unfortunately, neither one of the lives come with prizes. I don't think life ever came with prizes, but it was still one of my favorite cereals as a kid. Life, this cereal is gonna take me back. This is a nostalgic cereal. It doesn't taste, or doesn't smell great, but hello, No More 3. I like regular life. Am I the only one who would refill the bowl with more cereal until all the milk is finished? That's what I do. That's normal. Now, the next thing that you have to, this could be the next poll. Which is the right way to do it? Cereal before milk or milk before cereal? There's a good poll. I say it's cereal before the milk. Directly from the Quaker Oats guy's nipples. The Quaker Oats guy's nipples are very sore. Just saying. Because that's how I got my oat milk. All right, I already know what it tastes like. It tastes awesome. No milk, dry cereal, gang. What? Okay, no, I can do dry cereal. I can eat dry cereal. But, like, if I'm eating cereal, like, sitting down and enjoying, like, this meal. Hang on. Wait, does it pop? No, it doesn't crack. Doesn't crackle or pop. All right, here we go. No, it doesn't depend on the cereal. What do you mean it depends on the cereal? No. All right, we're going to set up a new poll here. And now, it's going to be more even one. Which way to eat cereal before... Oh, wait, which way to prepare cereal before milk before cereal. There we go. Now... Oh, crap. Say, there you go. Starting the poll. Cereal first to get that cereal absorbing the milk. That's what I'm saying, Triceratops. That's exactly what I'm saying. Thank you. There's a poll. There is a poll. What is the best way to prepare? Oh, y'all are right. Cereal before milk. There are some people out there who believe that it's milk before cereal. Trinarian asks if I ever made oatmeal with oat milk. No, I don't eat oatmeal, though. It stops me up. It's weird. Is oat milk better than almond teat milk? I don't know. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I can tell you the difference. Lucky Charms? Mark H, go buy some. What are you waiting for? You know it's Saturday. I just got, and I tweeted this, I got a giant box, like literally giant size, beyond family size, giant size box of Lucky Charms for $2.50. Give or take a few pennies. So, I got like 5 General Mills cereal boxes a day for like $13. Incredible. Incredible. Of course, I'll be picking the marshmallows out of the Lucky Charms. You've never had oat milk? Oh, carb count depends. I usually pick up the unsweetened. This is like 45 per serving. So it's not that much. I mean, you can go with the thicker stuff, the sugary stuff. That'll run up the numbers. Oh, dude. Trinarian, I love Crackle and Oat Bran. Love. Totally with you there. Oh, malto meal. Yes. Cerstus. Yes. Malto meal. I used to love chocolate malto meal. Oh, my God. I almost want to go find some chocolate malto meal and make it for Jedi. Who eats the most cereal in your house? Diana. I mean, I have like a bowl every week, but generally don't eat beyond Saturday. Otherwise, I'd eat it every day. It's a fun treat. Something to look forward to. They do still sell Cookie Crisp. They do. Still sell it. Still on store shelves. Triceratops? Go get some. Seriously. BTW Scotch says I should have put Lucky Charms in my DUG order before submitting. Yeah, I would have. I don't know what that is, but yeah, you should have. You can only find it at Walmart? Really? That's odd. You're on a meat and fruit eating plan, now no cereal for a while? Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm out. Always loved life. Always. It's perfect. The cereal is perfect. Life cereal, I'm so glad it stuck around. You spent your CVS extra care bucks on double stuffed Oreos? CVS is like the one that's known for like the world's longest receipts. I had Cookie Crisp on stream. It's been a while. I think I got it on sale. Runs in Light asks, what do you normally have for breakfast? Coffee. I don't really eat breakfast. Sometimes, no, it's usually coffee. Admittedly, I put heavy cream in it, like the Silk vegan heavy cream. It's kind of like a meal that way. And it's decaf. Not that that matters. But usually the first food that I have in the day is like late morning. I usually have like a bowl of, more often than not, my lunch, late breakfast, is a bowl of refried beans. I make beans every day. Well, reheat them, but I prepare them every week or so. And then have a bowl of beans, the beans that I make every day. Have I tried cereal with coconut milk? Yeah. I mean, the alt milks that I usually pick up, I don't know if anybody really has a preference here. Oat, coconut, almond, soy. It's whatever's on sale. Whatever's on sale. That's usually what we get. Never dairy, though. Never dairy. Because we are not baby cows. Safeway drive up and go order. Oh, yeah. BTW Scotch. Yeah. Oh, the stream can start. Kurt is here. Looks like only one of y'all does milk before cereal. Cereal before milk won by a landslide. Try hospital cereal, Chris. It's like eating cardboard. Yeah, I don't think the UK does cereal very well. I don't think they know about second breakfasts, man or mutant. I didn't like shredded wheat, but I loved frosted mini wheats. Funny thing is, like, I balanced out that milk near perfect. There's hardly any milk in here. There's just enough to get a few more. Not too many. Oh, yeah. Gotta soak up the rest of that milk, because I'm not gonna drink it. Ugh. Not unless it was like chocolate milk. You voted against because there was no cereal option? Alright, fair enough. You've been into granola? I love granola. Love granola. So 4% wanted to see the world burn. Why not try cinnamon now? There's not enough milk. I do love Saturdays. I really do. Hello, Dynamite. Dynamite 007. Welcome to the Play Shop. I have mods who love abusing the announcement feature. It's my claim to fame. All right. Hang on just a second. Fruit Loops without milk are good and honeycomb. Yes! Look at that, dynamite. I like Liz already. Look at that, Liz, you made a friend. Sometimes when, Are you done? Almonds, folks! Hang on, I got life in my mouth. Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good. Oh, who among us has never put life in their mouth? Who among us? Kurt! Hang on. Here, I guess I can hang it. There's a shot for you. Got a Wolverine figure. Marvel Legends. Amazon sent it. Bubble got crunched. The card is a little bent, but I'm going to be opening it anyway. A 5 POA Wolverine figure, like a retro-style Wolverine figure, because I collect the 5 POA line. He's got his adamantium claws. Oh, we got an Aziz Light. What are we doing, Avaline? French, of course. I'm sorry. Pink, of course. Pink, 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 pink. You've been pinkified. Kurt, I hope you got it, because if not, too late. I've opened it. This is my, he's a little beefy. This 5 POA Wolverine figure is a little beefy. Not sure if I like it as much. Hey! Oh my god. I may have to end the stream early because my arch nemesis has just started following me. Don't know if you knew about this. Buford Tannen. Mad dog right there. So Buford, I didn't think that you would ever find me. I was not planning for this tonight. I did not know that you were gonna do that. Pull that out. I got some stuff thrifting. I'm not yellow. Found this in a thrifting bag. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. He lost his pink. Cubby lost his pink, but still, 1991 toy. I guess I consider it vintage, but I only got the bag because it came, you're gonna love this, with an R2KT. Now this was a special edition droid it was never canonized at the time that it was made, R2KT, that is, and was later canonized. Named after a girl who named Katie. And these were carded. Originally they were carded, but it's got the R2KT stamp on there, which is incredible. So I cannot believe I found that. And then to prepare for a Polymaker Monday, remember we're giving away filament on Monday and Friday, like every Monday, filament. Every Friday, filament. And in April, on Wednesdays, we're also doing filament. So Mondays and Fridays are full of filament. Polymaker have sent their silk purple. So we have silk purple as another option to choose from. On Monday, I'm basically going to drag out all these silks and ask everybody to vote. Basically say, all right, which one do you want me to open and print with that night? I'll give y'all a chance. Cubby Gummy. I cannot believe it. I saw it. I'm like, wait, that's Cubby Gummy. Never had this figure. They never really made, officially made Gummy Bears figures, the figurines. Filament was out of focus. Oh, no. All right. Man. How about that? My head was too close. That was the problem. That's okay. This is all going on to Discord. For all of you who miss it. Or missed me. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. You know, I think I just finished my regular purple, but the silks, I'm telling you, the metallic finish on these, you know, they might as well call bronze like a yellow or an orange, a silk orange, because it's kind of, but it's like, it's this type of output or quality, just in a different hue. Okay, purple. Focus out of filament? Not that I know of. I haven't used a focus filament yet, but I will be on Wednesday. I'll be printing with the rainbow filament for sure. Did Cinnamon or Regular Life win? Oh, Regular Life won. It was close because y'all used your channel points to tilt or to tip the scales. Do you think my open Gamma Ring action figure from 83 is worth something? Probably not. Buford Tannen. If it may be emotionally worth something to you, but really at this point, anything with anything carded like that had been, you know, preserved and is in good condition would probably be worth a heck of a lot. I could probably pick up a Gamma Ray Guard on eBay, 20. That's a guess, Buford. Give me a second. Let's find out. Here goes my eBay searches. Gamma Ray Guard, Kenner. Hey, Bruminate! Shout out to Bruminate. Bruminate he's streaming on Twitch. He Zolon and Bear, aka SI 3D Printing, they were hanging out with him. And Bruminate he's talked. He's like full of information. Anyway, so he is on his way. He's trying to get to affiliate. So if you're interested in someone that the 3D printing community supports, Bruminate would be worth a follow. He's a good conversationalist. I kind of threw them off today when I jumped on. I think he's still kind of getting getting his Twitch legs, if you will. But yeah, that's a thing. So let's see about the Gamma Ray Guard, Kenner. Yeah. So this one, let's see here. Now I don't know what condition, but this one I could probably pick up for about $10. So I overshot it when I said 20. Now with accessory, he could be worth a lot more, because the accessory is what's going to be worth more. So you can probably get one between 10 and 20. So I wouldn't say it's worth a lot. It wouldn't necessarily have accrued in value that much. But yeah, I mean, you never know. And that's why, you know, I hold on to the figures, not because they're worth anything. It's just more of the sentimentality, right? Having grown up with the figures and had to trade to get my collection. So you're saying I can get a meal at White Castle? Pretty much, if that's what you want. But I would say before you get rid of, I mean, if that's the only figure you have, great. You'd be better off selling in sets than selling one outright, or just holding on to it indefinitely, making a little Gamma Ray Guard collection. I mean, it kind of depends on what other vintage figures you have. Every so often, I don't know if I've ever found a Gamma Ray in the wild, but like a few weeks ago, I thrifted, like, I don't know, what was it, 14 vintage Star Wars figures for like $10 or something crazy like that, or 15, I can't remember what it was. They were not in good shape at all. But rarely. I mean, you can find those in good shape, but you're going to be paying a pretty penny for vintage items. Where is the Batman? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm guilty? How am I guilty? I'm Batman. I'm not Batman. Yeah, the Green Bastard's been with me for almost 40 years. I'll keep it. That's what I say, Buford. I have my, still have my first Star Wars figure right over there. And of course, I mean, I don't know, you're new potentially to the channel, but like, let me hold up. I'm going to go, let's do this. Sorry, this is not, I need to do this another way. Give me a second. No, I'm just going to, here's what I'm going to do. Because I need to flip it. Let's go to this view. I'm going to do it a little better this time. I've got up above there's my run of vintage Star Wars figures in baseball bat cases up there. That's the full run. Those are in C9, C10 condition, all complete with accessories. And I did that a few years ago because as much as I had a full vintage collection back in the day, they were never really in good shape. So I went back a few years ago and did that. Oh, BTW Scotch. He got hit by an advertisement. Yeah, indeed. It's something that, I loved it as a kid, and I like holding on to those memories if I can. BTW Scotch is going, this is the worst. They do, I mean, it depends on how much you use Twitch, right? You might be gifted, if you're a sub, you don't see ads. So you might be gifted a sub. People gift subs around here all the time. Or if you're a Twitch Prime member, you can use your free Prime sub every month on a different creator. Whether or not it's me, doesn't matter. So there are ways around that. Those are the ways around that. Yeah, this is a fun figure.
Thank
and I'm glad it's
for subscribing. I knew you could do it.
I did. I'm glad it's 5 POA. And I'm glad to say I have it, but, like, I guess, as I'm looking at the other figures, they are, I guess, mostly beefy, muscly action heroes. But I don't know. I guess I don't like... Oh, you have Turbo? I don't have Turbo. Pretty new to Twitch, did not know it was ad-supported. It can be, and/or it's direct fan-supported. So it's one of two ways. So what I was saying, BTW Scotch, is that you may be gifted a sub at some point too. That happens like completely at random, especially when the community kind of gets going on something. The stream went to the corner. Really, Westery? Oh, I wonder if the reason they do that is so that you know that there's something still happening. Or they're probably doing it to say, this is what you're missing out on. That's probably what it is. Although they're not, like, taunting you like that. At least not directly. That happens on mobile, says Crunchy Weasel. Now, see, in this chat, you can tell that someone's a sub because they have, like, a little Darth Vader emote before their handle. Now, if you're not a sub, you're just a follower, then you don't have really any emotes. Depending on, like, what kind of activity that you've done in the recent day, I think. How am I guilty? I mean, I like Batman, but why would I take Batman? Why would I even come close to doing that? That doesn't even make any sense. Turbo's well worth the money every month. Depending on how many streamers you watch, yeah, I don't disagree with that. I'm not on Turbo. The ads don't really personally bother me. Although I understand how they could bother some. They just don't bother me. And I'm on Twitch every day. Normally don't see it, but you're on your MacBook. Oh, fair enough. Hello, Paxi Prime. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Hope everything is good. I got a little R2KT. Look at this little droid. It's a cute little droid. It's cute. Seriously, it was a shock. I'm always happy when I can find a figure like this thrifting. Yeah, I would have grabbed it even if it wasn't R2KT, even if it was just a regular old astromech. Like, that's just fantastic. And I had another R2KT that was a part of an Entertainment Earth package. That was a fun one. But that I didn't want as much as I wanted this R2KT. You had a KT patch on your Mando vest. Yep. I have a few R2KT patches. Don't use them, though. Who knows? I will have to re-up. Sorry, Sarah. Sorry. Chris is a Star Wars fan. Do you have a beef with Star Trek? Or are you cool with it? I'm very cool with it. Although, I gotta say, Picard is like... It's a mix between... Star Trek First Contact and Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. Like, it just seems like they recycled stuff. I mean, it's fun. Picard has been fun. I'm a fan of Discovery. I've watched, more of the modern Star Trek. Was more of a fan of Deep Space Nine than TNG. Didn't really get into the original series. Cannot wait for Strange New Worlds. Have seen all the Star Trek movies. So yeah, I'm definitely a fan. I tried Lower Decks. It wasn't for me. I tried Prodigy, and it just wasn't for me. Oh, your Walmart exclusive Grievous came in. I think mine hasn't shipped yet, Hollywood. As a Star Wars and Star Trek fan, never heard of that beef. Well, I think there are some people who don't like the one or the other, but I think there are more people who like both. They happen to have a preference. I think that's the issue. The free heathen, Liz, you're the worst. Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Just call me Clara Peller. I have not been to a Wendy's in years. I remember going to Wendy's. Jedi, I think, was an infant, and we went to a Wendy's to get, I think we had a coupon for something. Orville is one of the best Star Treks. I enjoyed the Orville. I'll have to pick up Hulu when the third season is out in full, in totality. If you, well, that's not exactly the same. Just waiting until they invent a holodeck. Crunchy Weasel, I think not in our lifetime. I would be shocked if we had anything close to a holodeck in our lifetime. Shocked. Haven't been watching the new Halo season. Yes, Gems and Taurus. It's fun. I'm not a Halo player. I played it, before. But, I know enough about Halo. And I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll give it a shot. Even if I didn't know anything about Halo. I'm like, a new sci-fi show? I'm like, yeah, I'll watch. And it's great. I think it's been good. Two episodes in, I'm like, okay, I'm intrigued. I want to see where it goes. I know a lot of Halo fans are a little disappointed that Master Chief lost his helmet so early, but that's just the way they wanted to play it. So I'm good. I'm good with the Halo movie, the season, the way it's unfolding. Gems and Taurus. Cersus asks, because I always felt Star Wars was sci-fi fantasy, Star Trek was more science-based. Exactly. I've said this before as well. Star Wars is sci-fi. I'm sorry, Star Wars is fantasy, and Star Trek is sci-fi. It's true. We got a charades redeem. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. And so the fun begins. 2 thumbs up for the Halo show for sure. You went to Wendy's a half a dozen times? Wow. Last month alone. That's incredible. All right. Okay, how can I do this? 2 words. Movie. I gotta think about Red Wagon, what's being printed right now? Is this Stormtrooper figure in pieces? It's just in a different filament color. Picard is good. Hello there, Corey. Good to see ya. Okay, so I've got to think through. How am I gonna do this charades? 2 words, movie. Second word. Not strong. Not Iron Man. Not man. Not man. Not man, but... Not man. What are some other words for man? I gotta help you along with this. Otherwise, we're never gonna get there. Not whoa, man. Corey, this, by the way, this is the Play Action Toys, Stormtrooper. So let me get you a link to Play Action Toys. I probably should make this a trigger because, enough people have used it. There you go, Corey. By the way, I think you were asking about something else, and I don't know if I answered you. If I missed it. Guy. There we go. Guy. Thank you. Guy. Something Guy. Not Family Guy. Remember, it's a movie. 2 words. The first word is... Cable Guy. I'm like, how am I going to do Cable Guy? Good job, Avaline. Send some like a Bantha emotes to Avaline, everyone. Send some Perillo-like emotes to Avaline. Like a Bantha. Perillo-like. Send some GGs. Like a Bantha. It's easy, like a Bantha. GG. Perillo, GG. Jim Carrey in his prime with that movie? Yeah, I don't disagree. You missed the points? Yeah, I know, but the points caused more problems than they were worth, honestly. All right, second charades. Okay. How am I going to do that? One word, movie. One word, it's a movie, and it's... Titanic. Titanic. First person to answer was Eric Abernathy. Like a Bantha. Perillo like. Perillo GG. Good going. Good going. Good game. Send some Perillo GGs your way. Crunchy Weasel now redeeming another charades. Sure, why not? How the hell am I going to do this? Two words. And I'm going to give you a clue. The two words are the same word. So it's two words twice. Or it's one word twice. So basically, the first word is exactly the same as the second word. Here we go. I don't know how this is going to work. Sorry. I had to do it. Good job, Crunchy Weasel. I had to do it. Because how else was I supposed to... How else am I going to do liar, liar? So I was trying to do like lying down. Yeah, actually, didn't Jim Carrey say that in the movie? Oh, come on. Didn't he say that he had water? Oh, come on. And it came spitting out of his mouth. Yeah, that movie. Hollywood. That movie. That was it. That was the movie. That was the movie. That exactly. Oh, man. Oh, we do have fun, don't we? Long nose. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I guess so. But then people be Pinocchio. Yeah, they might have done it. Don't redo me. No, there's no redos around here. All right. All right, 4 words. Oh, God. Which one do I want to do here? Okay, 3 words. Movie. First word. Krusty. That's right. First word is me. Now there's 3 words. First word is me. Second word. Second word. There we go. Me, myself, and Irene. Whew. All right. Now the next one, next charades we got is 4 words. It's a movie. How could I do this? Oh, okay. 4th word. Not Sherlock. Very good. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. We were looking specifically. Good going. Send some Perillo GG emotes. Send some like a Bantha. Perillo like, Perillo GG. Send them your way. I had to type while I was frozen because someone needed help.
Shaku just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you! Appreciate it. We made it, like, seriously, we've been here for an hour. That is the first activity of the night. Shraiku, thank you for the gifted sub. Avaline, thank you for the 10 bits. I was beginning to worry, because seriously, we've gone all night, we've done a ton of charades, done a ton of chatting, and, like, no other activity. And, like, okay, well, maybe I will be frozen for the rest of the night. That is a distinct possibility. You've now inched us forward 4 more sub points before I walk barefoot across those Lego bricks. Suffice it to say, I don't think a hype train is happening tonight, so I don't think it's going to be... Don't apologize. No one has anything to apologize for. Nobody. Unless you put in the milk before the cereal. Then you should apologize. You should apologize for always putting milk in before the cereal. Yeah, I'm not sure about that tonight. I'm not sure that's going to happen no more. It's quite all right. Quiet nights are good nights. I have a new Baby Yoda barfing emote, Shraiku. It's a Perillo barf. Yeah. So someone was asking, and I think everybody else missed it. They were asking how, because I was talking about emotes. One of our new followers, because I got frozen, I couldn't really say it. Cass was asking. And so, Cass, if you're still here, did I answer your question about the emotes, how to do the emotes? Cass is probably gone. I did my best. I replied because they needed help. So I was like, well, I want to help them. And I was afraid I would be frozen for an hour. That's a fear. Oh, you're good? Okay, Cass figured it out. Okay, good. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of new... Look at all. We got tons of new emotes, including a C-3PO butt. And a BB-8 love. And a raging Wookiee and a blown-up Death Star. We got Star Wars and the AT-ATs. What's my opinion about Wesley Crusher? He never bothered me, as he did other people. A lot of people, he bothered them. And I've met Will Wheaton. He actually keynoted one of my conferences back in the day. Nice guy, really nice guy, a genuine geek for sure. So it was good to meet him. But even before then, I did not have an opinion one way or another over the character. I think a lot of people were, didn't like him, rubbed them the wrong way. But I thought it was fine. I think in the show his character comes across as arrogant, and I think that's one of the reasons he's so off-putting. As opposed to, let's say, Jake Sisko. His character, comes across as, innocent and inquisitive, but still a child, right? In Star Trek. Plays completely differently. Like, there's just something, no one really wants to watch an arrogant character. So I think Will Wheaton, was up against the character. That's right. Cool Whip. Will Wheaton. Does it sound good? Good. Does it sound well? When I do that? No. Dropped another controversial tweet today, asking for everybody's controversial Lego opinions. I'm not sure what I'm gonna. I may end up I'm gonna keep doing it because people are responding to this crap. I think tomorrow I might do like give me your most controversial opinions on like breakfast cereals or something, or 80s cartoons or something along those lines, right? These popular pastimes, popular hobbies that I might care about, that I might find interesting, and things that usually get positive press. I like seeing the counter arguments, right? There were a lot of good counter arguments for complaining about 3D printing. You're fine with Wesley Will, however, he's kind of weird lately. I have not really heard from him in eons. He just hasn't hit my radar in a while. And I met him back in the day. It was a good interaction. It generally was a positive interaction. I don't know I do believe that he'd remember me. It's just we don't cross paths anymore. We just don't. You should start collecting Lego minifigs. Yes, you should. Do it. Because you might as well. Lego is additive manufacturing. You heard it here first. What does that mean? Hey, Robank. Good to see you. Good use of emotes, Ostrava. Zim Gentaurus, of course, I love those AT-ATs. I love seeing them march everywhere. Not a bad dude, just very different than you. Yeah, I'd say the same for just about everybody out there. Radically different. And Lord knows the guy's opinionated. I don't fault him or blame him or say he's doing anything wrong, but he's definitely opinionated. That's for sure. He's got strong opinions. Very different than you? What do you mean? Free heathen. Well, you said, yeah, not a bad dude, just very different than you. He is. There are a lot of people on this planet. I guarantee there are more people who disagree with me, who are not like me, than who are like me. Guarantee. Oh, it's Pedro Pascal's birthday. Nice. I think he's probably been under a deluge of happy birthday tweets. I bet you anything he's getting flooded out. So just piling on. You could do it. He might be happy. What was my first game console? Yours was ColecoVision. Mine was an Atari 2600. I had no choice in the matter. I had no say in the matter. I was a kid, right? Also, hello. Yes, I have actually. Let me see. Atari. There we go. Here is a video. You're asking. Here's the video where in that YouTube video on my channel, it's an old home movie, and that is the moment I first saw Lego, and I first saw the Atari 2600. It's the first time I think I ever remember knowing about either one. Same Christmas morning. And the funny thing is, there are very other few memories. I have that memory. I remember opening the Lego set. It was like a collector set, right? Of random pieces, and thinking, what is this? This is, I don't know if my head was going, oh, this is lame. But something like that. I remember, lame was not in my vocabulary, but I remember thinking that it was not something that I wanted at all. This is not, I didn't ask for this. Who cares? Well, okay. Not really interested. It seems kind of, I didn't know the brand, right? Never heard it advertised, right? So I thought in my head, I'm thinking this is just a knock, it's something. A cheap, chintzy, whatever. It's not a toy that I knew about, so I wasn't interested. Little did I know, I would enjoy Lego throughout childhood. Thanks in large part to that Lego set. My parents were wise. Some of the greatest gifts I ever received were the gifts I never asked for. And that's the truth. And including when Datalore years ago gave me the Lego Star Destroyer. and turned me into an AFOL. And I came back into Lego again. Trying to think of other gifts that I never asked for. Garbage Pail Kids, that was a gift. The first wax pack that I ended up collecting all of them. Still have them. Reslotted them a couple weekends ago. So that was a gift. Didn't know it was a thing. Trying to think of other things that I received as a gift that, I'm not going to say changed my life, but that I turned out to love. So many things that you just don't realize you might like, and then someone introduces you to it. Like if someone handed me a 3D printed object, I'm not going to say I would run out and get a 3D printer. I don't think that it would work that way with me, knowing me. Because I know the technical hurdle that would likely, be in place. And I'm not a hardware guy. You had some kind of Pong, then Odyssey 2. See, most of the kids in our neighborhood had a, I asked Alexa what her... Oh, Hermione, Gilligan, Ratchet, Mickey, Mulan, Palpatine. I know it's a bit long, but they said it had to be 6 characters. That's actually bad. You don't want a password with 6 characters is not a good password. Back in the mud. Had a friend in kindergarten who had problems with me because I liked Lego and she liked Lincoln Logs. It was rough. Oof. Sorry to hear that. The good news is our daughter has both Lincoln Logs and Lego bricks. Although she doesn't really... The Lincoln Logs, she doesn't quite build with them. She uses them, but she doesn't quite stack them. So I don't know if the Lincoln Logs are going to be long here. I don't know. Lincoln Logs are a dime a dozen. I mean, honestly, Lego bricks are too. I mean, they can be expensive if you buy the sets. I thought about building a Lego set tonight. And given that y'all are just quiet as hell, I may end up doing that. Or it just may end up being a short stream. You had something called Constructs. Oh, that was a big one. Yep. That was a huge one. Constructs. You build. Constructs. Power. Constructs. Okie dokie. You had the knockoff Lego? Ugh, sorry. I don't even remember how... We had Tinker Toys, but I don't think we had Lego... Or, Lincoln Logs. I knew of Lincoln Logs, though. I remember playing at another kid's house, but... You used them to build onto the Ewok Village. Oh, that's smart, Westery one. I didn't think about putting Lincoln Logs next to the Ewok... Jedi's had a vintage Ewok Village for... Ever since she was an infant. What are the last characters in that Arabesh? Saldupop, it's D. Randolph 1976. He gifted a ton of subs last night in the channel. I really appreciated it. I mean, not just helping give away filament, the printed solid filament, which I'm still using, but tonight, for whatever it's worth. Light Bright was awesome. Light Bright's also survived. Jedi plays with the Light Bright as well. Yeah, Tinker Toys had those, and I got some for Jedi once. And I think it was just kind of a partial set that I got at thrifting. I'm not going to pay top dollar for some of that stuff. I got the Lincoln Logs thrifting. I get a lot of those types of toys thrifting. Sometimes I find like a massive amount of a certain type of toy, and I'll just grab it because it's like a set instead of buying the individual toys. So that's how she got the Lincoln Logs, and she has on her own volition pulled them out and played with them. Like I've heard, I'm like, she's playing with Lincoln Logs, cool. Light Bright was fun. In fact, there's some Star Wars Light Bright templates. She needs an erector set? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about rust and metal with her. You had Mega Bloks before Lego? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Will. Oh, no. Mega Bloks. Such a knockoff. I don't like... I know they're compatible, blah, blah, blah. I hate them. I hate knockoff Lego. Hate them. I don't know what a modifier truck is. You're big into Hot Wheels? We didn't really have a lot of Hot Wheels. Had a few different cars, but not like a massive collection. Now I collect Hot Wheels for the Star Wars stuff. Where I usually go thrifting is Value Village. In fact... The Cubby Gummy and these two items were in a bag that was normally $5, but I got it down to $3 after a coupon. So this was basically $1.50 a piece. And the only reason I'm saving the Cubby Gummy is like, oh, it's it's a gummy bear from the 80s. You know, I remember watching and enjoying the gummy bears. But then I also took the excess toys and resold them, basically. There's another store where they will take kids' items, including toys, and they'll put them on the shelf and set the price. And if they sell, I get a cut and they get a cut. So it's entirely possible that I will recoup 100% of the costs incurred in getting these two items. So I thrift, but also flipped. It's easier to just hand a random bag of trinkets off to a reseller like that than to try to like sell it on Amazon or something. I'm not gonna, or not Amazon, like Facebook Marketplace, and definitely not eBay. She's got a light bright, and she does play with it. She does have it, and she does play with it. You wanted an easy bake oven, nice. Loyal Moses. That man has upped his game. He overhauled his scene.
Loyal Moses shared X333 flip thrift.
He overhauled it. Like his space is incredible. It was nice before, but it's incredible now. Like incredible. It's all CGI. Yeah, it's the only way I'd be able to pull off a set like that. Because I do not have the extra room. I do not. It would not work here at all. This became, honestly, this was when I moved in. This room was intended to be an office of sorts. I've always in the places where I've lived, minus my first apartment, and maybe some places in San Francisco where we didn't have the extra room. I always had a room dedicated to working because I pretty much always worked from home. Yeah, Spoonzor, Value Village is a lot like Savers. It's called somewhere. Westbury One had My Little Ponies. I got Jedi some like miniature ones. I got some sets. Care Bears, I got her like they're not vintage, unfortunately, but I thought they were, but they're not, like a series of Care Bears. Never really had Transformers. She's got a couple Transformers. Definitely has Star Wars. And she's got plenty of stuffies. So many stuffies. Thank you. Yeah, no, so my space is it's a play shop, it's a home office, it's a studio. The studio kind of got tacked on, right? And the studios had a different evolution, and it wasn't until a year ago or so after the Twitch stuff, I was like, okay, I got to get better at this. So I've had this desk return. I've had it for years and never really used it. I mean, I used part of it, but like most of it was just kind of clean and clear. So adding the 3D printer, obviously filled up the space, and then adding desktop lights, like these bigger lights here, and setting the camera on the desk, because on the other side of the desk, there's not any space to have the camera. At least not something this close where I can get up close and in person, which I prefer this. I feel that being this close to the camera, and I've done it further away, but I feel it's far more intimate. It's far more intimate to do it this close, and I like it. I like feeling like we're sharing this moment, this space. The 3D printer doesn't make toxic fumes, but certain filaments or certain chemicals in, like, let's say the resin, and I'm not using resin printing. This is FDM. They can be toxic. So the fumes off of PLA, no, not so much. We've got, average ventilation in here. Nothing beyond that. Oh, that reminds me. Had to make a note for myself. Got a mix of figures on the desk. Yeah, there you go. Fix him, dude. Fix him, dude. Yeah, I know, Loyal. But here's the thing. I can't do anything about that. I can't. I've had this camera. I've had a camera doing live stream cameras. I've had the camera positioned on the other side of the room. I've had it up on top. That was my first live streams. My first live streams, really, the camera was on top, and I would zoom in. I'd use the optical zoom on a Canon GL1. No, what was it? What was it? I wish I could remember. Was it Sony? Was it Canon? I ended up moving to Canon after the camera. It was a mini DV cam, and then, or was it? Yeah, it was. And then I moved to a Canon HV30, and then ultimately an HV40. And most of my later YouTube live streams were the camera was positioned on the desk, no extra lighting, but it was positioned on the desk. And that was the HV30 and the HV40. I still have an HV30. Jedi wanted it. I was gonna like sell it, to anybody who would want it. And Jedi wanted it because she's watched a show that has she played with it once and then forgot about it. She doesn't care. So I went from that to, pretty much after I started streaming in earnest on Twitch, I went to a webcam again. I'm like, this just isn't working. It's low quality, no matter what I tried. And then ultimately went for the Sony ZV-1, and have been really happy with the ZV-1. And then alternatively, using the what is it? The NDI app to broadcast on the desk from like this tablet experience here. And then on the I use my iPhone as well when they're like a grid of 4, right? So I've got four like 3 different oh, it resized itself, didn't it? Okay. So remember yesterday I was having a problem? I guess the problem's still here. Hello, True Blue Panda. Night is going very slowly. It's a very silent night here tonight. I heard something else. An EV Funko Pop? EV? Eevee. What? That's a Pokemon. Thank you, Jay Brinker. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. The Sony ZV-1 has been amazing. Hey, if I'm using the tool and I recommend it, trust me, it's amazing. I don't use anything. I use the things that work. If I'm making the recommendation, it is a solid recommendation. Always. So I don't make a lot of recommendations. I don't. I know everybody out there, like, they recommend everything. Like, oh, it's tech. Yay, it's great. I'm like, no, it's not. It really isn't. And don't recommend everything. People who are happy with everything are happy with nothing. Seriously. Like, don't trust someone who's always happy about everything. It's not sustainable at all. Not even close to being sustainable. You can't do that. People inevitably have likes and dislikes. You can't, like, that's the thing that's so agitating about some people. Like, they don't tell you what they dislike. They only just talk about what they like. Ian Douglas says, I'm not happy about that idea. What did I say? You're finishing your Discovery Phaser? Oh, Papa Bear, that's nice. Oh, Subsector 3D challenged you to make one. Nice. I do not yet own a phaser, nor have I printed one. Oh, thank you so much for the stretch. Oh, you're just showing you're not happy about everything. Okay. But you know what I'm saying? The people who like the products, right? Who talk about, or who have, for the lack of a better word, they talk about products. And they like everything. I mean, I do believe that there is the ability to, not, what's the best word to use here? To find something you like and don't like about everything, that I believe is very valid. I don't think that is that's something that is problematic, because that's honestly the way I kind of feel. That there are things to like and not like about everything, but like in terms of people not being critical where they need to be critical. I mean, especially when you're talking about reviews, right? That's a problem. So these are the 3 cameras that I use in the show on average, right? There's some bits. I'm dropping bits. Oops. See, I'm dropping my own bits. I gotta drop my own bits tonight. Drop. So this camera here, this is the iPhone, the telephoto, the zoom lens that I usually use when I know I've got to do something on the desk. And then this is the ZV-1. And then this third camera that's pointed at the 3D printer is actually from the Samsung Galaxy S8 Ultra tablet. And I'm glad I have that because now that the printer is up on cement blocks, or a block, I needed more height to it. So it works. So yeah, I have multiple cameras in this setup. Multiples. Any other questions? You like quality products, things that just work? Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I'm a big believer in just setting it and forgetting it, which is probably makes me a horrible 3D printer enthusiast. Because I'm not a 3D printer enthusiast, honestly. I don't want to review everything. I don't want to have everything. I don't want to use everything. I mean, the filament now. The filament I can totally get into because everyone's different, like different colors, different outcomes. It's just that I'm fine with being just strapped to one 3D printer. That video, I'm going to order a Zune now because of the video. What video? What video did... Krusty, what video did you send him? What video? Yeah, but Loyal, you at least have, like, a reason to have that much filament. My Zune... I did a Zune review? It must have been garbage. Wait, hang on. What did I say?
It squirts.
Oh, I forgot about that. I shot that live too. Because remember back in the day, that was the terminology. Because who was it? Balmer says you can squirt some music to a friend. You can squirt, and it's like, what? Because that was the word he used. It was squirt. You can squirt music. He said that. If you Google squirt music, squirt Zune Balmer. Hang on. Oh god, this is probably gonna pull up a whole bunch of bad search results. I probably shouldn't do this. Squirt Zune Balmer. Yeah. 2006. Yeah. Steve Ballmer defended it. Can you say anything nice about the Zune? I want to squirt you a picture of my kids. You want to squirt me back a video of your vacation. Zune to Zune wireless sharing. Squirting, as Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer dubbed it. Squirt. So I'm just like, yeah, that was... Ginger Snap, it is so good to see you. Welcome back to the Play Shop. If I'm not mistaken, Ginger Snap is also a fan of Lego. I don't have any Lego bricks on the desk tonight. Not tonight. I probably should, given that y'all are quiet. Usually when I pull out the Lego bricks, y'all get quiet. But let's pull over some of the recent prints over the past couple of days here. So you can see the difference in the filaments. Now you can see why, like, I like the different filament colors. These are just two. Developers. To all the new followers and subscribers who got referred to Chris's earlier YouTube stream today, welcome to the galaxy. Indeed. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? 'Cause you can see it in my eyes. I don't know if you can see all of them, but this Vader is gonna fall over. Yeah, it's gonna fall over. I've been having problems with it. This desk is either uneven or there we go. That one I printed today, the Darth Vader one. That and a fellow lover of Star Wars. Well, there you go. Is this a look at this army that I have here? Is that a lot of good Star Wars for you? Is that a great array of Star Wars for you, Ginger Snap? I also, Ginger Snap, today thrifted an R2KT droid figure, which was a fun find, thrifting. It's true. Ate some cereal. Hey, it's Just a Sam. Good to see you. Hello! A warm Perillo hello. Yeah, you got some new emotes to play with. Yeah. Indeed you do. Spaceman Dan, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Play Shop. A warm Perillo hello! Pink Droid.
Paceless cheered X133, Pink Droid. Is that similar to Pink Floyd?
Kinda is. Kind of. This is R2KT. This was a special edition figure. Super special edition. Named after a young girl who died, and I believe of cancer, years ago. And there was like a non-profit basically that basically made this droid and named it after Katie. And R2KT was, I think, officially canonized during the Clone Wars era. So this is when this was made originally. R2KT, she was not canon, but now she is. So yeah, R2KT.
Hollywood underscore in 3D cheered X100.
Now y'all are active. Y'all were quiet like for the first hour. Now you guys are going. All right, so it's pink and it's Star Wars. Oh, well, you like that, Ginger Snap? Hang on. If you like, oops, no, Dominoes. Come on. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Hollywood, for the cheer. I'm gonna take you on a brief tour then, Ginger Snap. Give me a moment. I'm gonna load up the. Oh yeah, there we go. Un momento. There we go. Waiting for the camera to load. I have to flip this down. Oops. No. Okay, there we go. Camera 2.
Oh, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
It isn't. All right, give me a second. I am going to get this set. We're going to take a little tour, okay? I know the hype train is close, but it's been a slow night otherwise. Ginger Snap, we're going to go on a very brief tour. I'm going to show you some pink Star Wars stuff. Most of the pink Star Wars stuff had been printed. So let's flip here and turn on this. You're going to hear an echo. Theoretically. Echo. As I walk further away from the computer, you will not hear an echo.
You don't know the power.
I will not
of
be able
the
to see
side
chat.
Of the Force.
So,
it's not so much dark as
here's some
it
pink
is
Star Wars
here.
stuff.
Like,
There,
it
of course,
really
is
gets weird in
the
here.
pink,
So
the
weird.
Valentine pop vinyl. That was printed. These are unlicensed patches, fundraisers. This is licensed, the pink Vader helmet. I got this as a gift from Matt Martin at Lucasfilm when he was on the social team before he moved to the story group. Tons of droids. Every shape, size, and color. Sorry, the Lego bricks. I'm not walking on those tonight. Over here, I believe I thought I had a KT over here. Maybe not. Thought I did have a KT. Not pink. But let's go this direction. It's gonna be dark. Wait a second, we're going to Jedi's room here. There's some. See, I had 3D printed a Mythosaur skull, Princess Leia. She's got other figures too that are pink, just not in here. There's a pink droid. There's a little R5, D4 in pink. I might have to reprint this in different colors. That might be a fun reprint. Although, if I remember correctly, how are supports on here? Maybe supports weren't bad. All right, I'm gonna have to look at that again. Then this here, pink lightsaber. That's fun. And then there's a Bo-Katan. Over here, she's got the other Funko Pop vinyl out of the box. She tends to have them outside the box. So yeah. Then she got a dog food bowl, Rebel Princess. Kind of funny. Oh, this needs to be hung up. This is what her name means. Give me a second. I mean, her name, Jedi's named after all the women in her family, but I had this printed out bigger and put onto the canvas. Jedi are the guardians of peace in the galaxy. Jedi use their powers to defend and protect, never to attack others. Jedi respect all life in any form. Jedi serve others for the good of the galaxy. Jedi seek to improve themselves through knowledge and training. Oh yeah, so that needed to be up there. And like I said, brief tour, quick tour. Oh, let's turn this on. And now I return you to the mess. There we go. The pink lightsaber was printed in that filament, a pure magenta filament is what it was. There you go, BTW Scotch. Now you're using the emotes. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow. Scrape them off, Jim! Oh, you had to step out? Oh, we just did a brief tour. Very brief tour. As I knocked over my figurines. Ah. So yeah, I thought I had another. I mean, she must be my R2KT must be somewhere. I don't know where she went though. I don't know. We've got so much Star Wars stuff. It's like impossible sometimes to know where everything is. Yeah, you might say that I love printing these. Yeah, I don't know if that green one's gonna... see if I do it like that. There we go. There's quite a... oh, let's see here. We can peek him out. Peek her out. There we go. There's something to look at. Oh, what light color do you want? Jeep Nomadic, good to see you again. What color you want? Gotta let me know. It's pink right now. It's as close to pink. I mean, at least I press the pink button and then it goes pink. Or the colors go pink. I don't control. Well, I guess I do control, but let me know. I will do it. Purple. Purple's not too much different, but let's see. It is different. Purple is like almost blue. Like a kind of a deeper blue. Blue is more of a light blue when I do blue. But that is the purple. Not the Gerpel. Speaking of purple, I had... I don't know if this is what y'all are going to choose on Monday for the Polymaker Monday giveaway, but the Polylite PLA should be fun. If the purple, but we're gonna be printing with one of the silks on Monday. I don't know what color yet. Y'all are gonna have to choose the color in a poll on Monday, just like you chose the Life cereal tonight. Polymaker never used it. Yeah, I'm sure, Loyal. I'm sure. Hey, Cass. Thank you so much. New follower, Cass. Dropped a cheer, 100 bits. Thank you very, very much. It's very appreciated. Thank you. You should be hearing as soon as Stream Elements catches up. Stream Elements should be saying something, theoretically. I don't know, it should be. If not, I said something. Yeah, Liz, I don't think a brick walk's happening tonight. Okay, but one thing that I am going to do, myself, I'm going to go grab a beer. Y'all want one? Should I grab one for you? I'll grab y'all a beer. Should I? Y'all want to throw one back? Yeah? Throw one back with me? Sound good? Oh, you want to see a Lego walk and a jump? No, the only way... Okay, look.
Faceless cheered X100. I want to see a Lego walk. And a
How
jump.
come Cass didn't get a shout out? Well, I gave Cass a shout out. Cass 2191 cheered 100 bits. Well, now it kicked in.
Cheer Dex 100.
Brick walks happen after level 5 hype trains. Or if we get our sub goal, and our sub points goal is currently, I can't read that number, 716, is that what it says? Out of 200? So we might be able to do that. The jump only happens if that, look at that cup. The cup itself is nearly, let's just say it's not quite what it was. That's okay. Just saying, I'm not in control of that. You are in control of that. I'm gonna go grab a beer. Anybody want anything? I'm gonna grab a beer. Don't do anything when I'm gone. I mean, yeah, I guess do things while I'm gone. I mean, I'm not gonna make you like sit there and think of questions you can ask. I'll be back in a moment. All troopers, may I have your attention? All troopers, may I have your attention, please? Thank you. I love attention.
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
Oh my God! I could hear that. Do you have the time to listen to me whine? You obviously do, and thank you very much. I could hear that. Thank you for tuning in. I could hear the laughter. I could hear the laughter on these headphones when I was coming up the stairs. That's how loud my laugh is. Seriously, I was walking, I was like, what is that? Is that kids playing outside? Like what? And I stopped. I'm like, oh my God, that's my laugh. I could hear my laugh on these headphones. And I was like, not even in the same room. Hey, Moonlit Nice. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. Very appreciated. All right, this is your chance, Liz. Well, it's not really the chance to jump.
Moonlit Night 1 just subscribed.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train. Indeed. Thanks for the reminder, Liz. And thank you, Ian Douglas. Oh,
Ian Douglas 736 just gifted 3 subs.
Well, this just got interesting. So that is our sub goal for the night. I did not get you beer and cake. The nurse told me not to. Come on, Shirley, work with me. Is Shirley still there? Is Shirley gone? Shirley. Is she there? Oh boy. That's right. Get those hype emotes going, people. Oh, that beer tastes good tonight. It's a good beer. So good. Hey, Jay Brinker, thank you for the cheer. It's the laugh that makes others laugh. Aveline, I could hear it so far away, though. Oh, she's gone. I'm sorry, mate. Dude, did she enjoy herself while she was here? Is she now looking forward to it? Is she going home and signing up for Twitch just to what is Chris up to? What is he doing tonight? Nah, I doubt that. There we go. Throw those emotes, people. This is the time. Let's go ahead, turn on the hype light. There's the hype light. Not sure if Palpatine's coming. Not sure. What do you think? Should he make an appearance? Man Cave, thank you so much for the cheer. In a hospital bed, from a hospital bed, Man Cave Hobbies. Such dedication to this stream. In a hospital bed, watching in a hospital bed. Oof. We got a hype train happening. There's the hype. The hypiness is happening. Happy hypiness. Thank you so much. Laughter is the best medicine. Yes, I tried telling the doctor that, and he says, yeah, no, you're still getting an injection. I'm like, really? Really? For real? Come on. Yeah, laughter, unfortunately, does not cure all. And let me tell you, when I feel like I've pulled a muscle, laughter is not the best medicine. Laughter is literally the opposite of best medicine. Because I don't even want to breathe when I've pulled a muscle, like in my back. Like, have you ever pulled a muscle, like on your, like a rib muscle kind of thing, and you're like breathing, it's like painful to breathe, and you think you're having a heart attack? Like, you're not having a heart attack, you pulled a muscle. Yeah, but it feels like I'm dying, Doc. You're not dying. Knock it off. Thank you for the stretch. Redemption. So I guess since we've got a new top sub gifter, our top sub gifter tonight is Ian Douglas. So let's go ahead and swap out D. Randolph's name from last night to... Where is it? If I can find it. Where's the Arabesh? There we go. Ian Douglas. Ian, thank you very much. Your name is now Orabeshed. It has been Orabished. Let's add the 736, though, while we're at it. 736. Because the other 735 Ian Douglases are not here. So you are now in, or you are currently immortalized in the Orabesh. Immortalized for the next day or so until tomorrow's top sub gifter. This is just a little manual fun that we're having. Pulling a muscle is annoying and painful. I know, especially when somebody else does it on you. You got the silk bronze today. Is it so much fun, Groggy Nod? Is it too much fun? It is. It is too much fun. It's too much fun, admittedly. Got about 2 minutes left to go on a level 2 hype train. But like I said, tonight, pretty easy going night. I owe you at least one brick walk. But the cup, I think, Liz, you're not gonna get your jump. No jumping today. Zero jumping. Zero jump happening. Oh, why does that beer taste so good? Is it because of the cereal I had? Is that why? Eddie Edit says, you look like you know how to cook a mean chicken tikka masala. Well, that's weird because A, I'm vegan, and B, have I ever had tikka masala? Chicken. I don't know if I've ever had it. I also don't know what one looks like to be cooking a mean chicken tikka masala. Tikka. Not tiki. Tikka masala. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I didn't realize one needed to look like one thing or another. 13 seconds left to go. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train. That's it. That's it. Done. I owe you a brick walk. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train. All right, we'll turn that off. Get back to the... Well, let's do this.
You don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
All right. Emote-only mode. There we go. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. Let's see those emotes. Let's see those brick walk emotes. Why is this... What happened to the... Oh, never mind. Let's see the brick walk emotes. Let's see them. Let's see them. Get them going, because those are the only thing only things I can see from across the room. And it looks like... All right, throw me some blown up Death Stars. Let's blow up some Death Stars while we're at it. Didn't quite get all the way through 5, but let's blow up some Death Stars, shall we? All right, give me a second. Hang on. How else can I do this? Yeah, I'm gonna have to tilt it differently. There we go. Let's see some lightsabers. Ignite some lightsabers. Let's see those Perillo Mall emotes. Yeah, that's right, Scotch. Perillo Mall 'em. Like a bantha. Come on. Like a bantha. I'm gonna walk over those bricks like a bantha. Like a bantha. Did I set it up right, Lance? Theoretically, that looks a little better. Alright. I need to turn off that height light, dang it. Ow! Ah! Excuse me, did I fart? I may have farted. For some reason, I thought I heard the fart sound effect. I'm hearing things now. Well, that was fun.
You don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
Strange. Strange Brew. Good movie. Weird movie. But good movie. Nonetheless, I do not have Hobbit feet for the last time. No. No Hobbit feet. I can turn off the hype light, though. Whew. Every time I walk those Lego bricks, man, like, my body temperature rises by a few degrees. I don't know why. Don't know why. I'm channeling the Backstreet Boys. Don't know why. I'd rather sit here and play with toys with some guy I've never met in Norway. Channeling the Weird Al here. What will they think? I don't care what they think. If I cared what they thought, I'd never get anything done. Ever. They're not stinky. I literally just showered. You know, Loyal, I don't know if anybody's ever going to watch these videos again. In fact, a lot of physical media is going to disappear. We were having this conversation on Bruminate's stream where, like, even CDs, like, they have, like, only a short lifespan, right? 70 years? 70? So, like, all the media that we've ever had, you know, may not be around eons from now. Hello, VG! One VG, good to see you again. Welcome back to the Play Shop. You will after the brick walking. Well, you never know, Groggy Nod. You should be rated. You should be rated from the free-for-all gang. Well, I can't force them to raid me. Do I force them by gunpoint? I wouldn't do that. Yeah, you know, my favorite thing about Loyal's new stream setup, I just love it. It's like, filament, 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 3D printing, 3D guns. The guns just seem out of place now. They seemed to work before, but they just seem kind of, it's like, oh. I could use the Jedi Force. Just fill it. Guns. And not like super sci-fi guns, weapons like from the future, like, you know, Halo weapons or like a Star Wars rifle or something like, but like guns. Like, you gotta know where Loyal sits, right? Like, 3D printing, filament, Star Wars, there's some Daft Punk and helmets and 3D printers, and look at this, 3D lights and wacky guns. Like, I don't know anybody who's ever streamed with fancy lights and everything and just has a gun rack right there. It's funny. It's just funny to me. It's just like, okay, I get it. Trust me, I know how this stuff evolves. I'm just saying, it stands out a bit. Now that I said the word gun out loud, it's definitely. I was like, oh yeah, he's got a gun rack. Okay, well, that's his brand. I think it's the threat. Like, hey, you ever touch my filament? We're gonna go, you know, go to the gun rack, okay? Because that's what's gonna happen. That's how you know the man is serious about his filament and his Star Wars helmets. He's got a gun rack right there to remind everybody, hands off! It's my filament, and they're my guns, and I know how to use both. Oh, your filament, yeah. You don't worry about sealing your filament is afraid to get brittle. I think, actually, that's probably what the guns are there to threaten the filament. The guns are there to make sure that the filament doesn't get wet. Because the filament's like, I'm good, I'm going to work. I'm not brittle. I'm fine. I'll be okay. Because the guns are there. I'm like, you sure? They stay in line. That's why Loyal doesn't have problems with filament, because he keeps guns, like, in clear view. I wouldn't have problems with filament either if I had guns in clear view. Seriously, think about it. If you've ever had problems with your filament, were they in the same room, were those spools in the same room as a gun rack? Eddie Edit asks, I love that name for some reason. It's funny. I'm a big fan of assonance and alliteration. Like, how many small figures can you print with a 1 kilogram spool? 3 or 4? Oh, well, these figures, dude, I can print, God, eons. For eons and eons. I don't think I've ever hit a limit. Hang on, I take that back. What about lightsabers? Yeah, I need to print more lightsabers, I know. See, that's what Loyal needs to do. He needs to replace the guns in there with lightsabers. That's what he needs to do. Yeah, that's what you need to do. So let me point this. Eddie, edit. Let me. How can I do this? I'm not going to zoom in like tremendously. I'm not going to go full screen. But there is an array of hologram or Jedi Force Blue figures up there. And I don't know how many that was, like 25 or so. And granted, I had some false starts with those figures. Those figures are effectively the same ones that I have here on the desk right now. And that is... now, I'm not going to switch the view, Liz. It's not worth it. But it's like I have like 25 of those figures. And those are... like these figures. So I could get probably about 25-ish out of a spool, give or take. I feel that's probably how far I could get. The translucent blue I ran out of. Yeah. I did. I think I still have maybe a little. Did I run all the way through? He sent me another spool right around the time I ran out. Because now, I mean, like, I that is, as far as I'm concerned, that is like the only kind of Force Ghost hologram filament that I've ever used. That's the only time I've printed all the figures. Normally, I reprint in different colors, like the Stormtrooper or the Protocol Droid or Death Trooper or, you know, TIE Pilot or whatever, Darth Vader and all this. Like the ones that are kind of army builders. Thought a spool ran out like water? Depends. Like, if you print a lot of large things, yeah, it's going to go faster, for sure. If you print items that have a lot of infill, yeah, it could go faster. But these figures don't take too much. So I could probably get... I want to say I could probably get close to 25 or 30 out of a spool. Possibly. You just saw your points go up? Yeah, the longer you stay here, BTW Scotch, your points accrue, and then you could exchange your points for different redemptions. And like I said, when you become a sub, then you could use the emotes that you saw other people use, like the Lego Brick Walk one, or the blowing up the Death Star, I think the animated emotes as well. Most of them, if not all of them, are Star Wars related. Most, not all. Chris print's so small, he's still on the same spool since last April. Pretty much. I mean, but I've got, honestly, I have a lot of filament now, and I'm constantly getting more, and I only have a single printer. Sing more Weird Al? Oh, God. What? I'm trying to think. Put down that chat box and listen to me. It's time for us to join in the stream. It's time to let your babies grow up to be printers. It's time to wake up from the dream. You better put your filament in one basket. You better count your STL files before they hatch. You better drink some wine before it's time. You better slice it in a batch. You better do the thing that I need, like posting your favorite emote. Because if you're not careful, then I will get upset, and then I'll put you on a boat. Dare to be... Dare to watch Dare to watch Twitch streams. 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 That was a really good landing, Jim Zentaurus. A 91.57. I have a feeling that when you and I are no longer on the planet, that both of us will go to heaven. I'm doing the best that I can in improving with this song. And if you're so inclined, then if you are at home, you too can sing along. Watch me on the Twitch stream. Watch 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 on the Twitch stream. I do wonder if I'm going to have to do this for the rest of the night. Thank you, Comic Age Clothing. My God, please, thank you.
Your presence immediately. Sincerely, Sith Lord Brit the Third.
I didn't think that was going to end. Like I said, it's been a night. It's been a night. Knights of the Round Table. Okay, I can't sing. Can't sing, won't sing. Where am I gonna put these? I got the Sharpie metallic markers, and I don't know where I'm gonna stick them. Stick it in. There we go. Put them in here. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for dropping by. Got these metallic markers the other day. Hello there! He threw 3 free throws. You didn't think I could say that properly the first time around, did you? In fact, I bet you that's what you do. You follow streams, and if they don't say your handle correctly the first time, you quit right away. You rage quit. Like with the Perillo Rage emotes. Perillo Rage! I think it's Rage. Is it Rage? Perillo Rant? Perillo Rage? He threw 3 free throws. He threw 3 free throws. Y'all try this at home with me. He threw 3 free throws. He threw 3 free throws. He threw 3 free throws. Okay, I didn't do too bad that time. Say toy boat 10 times fast. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Son of a toy boat. Son of a toy boat. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow. Scrape them off, Jim! Indeed, they have been scraping. Oh, add at the chat. I thought I did that. Oh, I had it on the primary view. No, I had it on the printer view. Nope. Well, I guess I'm gonna go back to this. No, this view. There we go. Just wanted to get on a good view here. We had an ad on the chat earlier too, so give it a break. So what brings you in here? He threw 3 free throws. And by the way, I'm just gonna from forevermore. You're just gonna be free throw, or he, he threw. It's got to be like one of the biggest tongue twisters out there. Then, you know, I may have to do that as a channel point redemption. Say this tongue twister. Hello, Pengu. Hello. Good to see ya. Hello. Sub count dropped by 3. No. Okay. So the sub count, it's not subs count differently. This is the sub points. So a month ago, we were given 3 subs. So basically a full month later, those 3 subs did not, renew. So it dropped by 3. Now what this means is that I may have to walk barefoot across those Lego bricks again. If we rise above the threshold again, so if 3 more people sub, or 3 more gifted subs are given, then I have to walk across the Lego brick. So it's kind of like if we hit that threshold and drop again, there's a chance I can do it again. So you never know. There's always the threat of a Lego brick walk at any time, even independent of a hype train. You gotta get, I'm not in control of that, Pengu. I don't control the cup. I don't control the gestures. I don't control what you tell me to do, what you have me do. So he threw 3 free throws, says, saw the thumbnail, the printer, and it's something I've always been interested in, even though I have no idea where to start with it. Well, that is one of the reasons why I'm still streaming, is because I enjoy the heck out of printing. I know nothing or virtually nothing about it by comparison to most who 3D print. But I've been 3D printing almost every day, and I can tell you that most of the people in this chat are 3D printing. Not all, but most people are. I'm a noob. I still consider myself a noob. Let me put it this way. I'm able to print these things, and I know virtually nothing about it. And I think a lot of that boils down to not just the experience, but also, finding something that I like to print, right? And I do believe it also comes down to having a printer that's generally reliable. I've seen people mess around with printers, and if you're a tweaker, fine, but I'm not. I didn't care about, I know, Bear thinks I'm a noob nerd. Well, fine. I'm a noob nerd. At least when I'm drinking beer, I say it's beer. I don't say it's tea, Bear. I know, Bear, you were drinking beer that you said was tea. It was not tea. You were drinking beer, Bear. Thank you, Comic Age Clothing. I attribute that not to dialing anything in or tweaking or anything like that. This is pretty much out of the box. I've only had to replace one component, the nozzle. And I do maintenance probably not as much as most. But the Prusa Mini Plus has been great. I mean, it's the only one I'm qualified to talk about at this point. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. I was listening to that stream tonight, actually. Y'all were talking about psychedelics and medical marijuana and drinking and everything. I was tuned in at that time. I was still listening. He threw 3 free throws, says, I can't help it. I mean, I need the challenge. Like, there are so many type of filament. Can all the printers use any type of filament? What's the best filament printer? Start with your opinion. Okay, in my opinion, and everyone's going to have a different opinion. I would rather get a printer that works and works well for me than save money. I'm a big believer in you can spend $10 on something or $100, and that $10 was too expensive because it didn't work. But the $100 that you spent, it was perfect. You can overspend buying something for cheaper. Because if it doesn't work, what's the point? If it doesn't fit, what's the point? I have no experience with any other printer. There are more affordable printers, and they're good. Nothing wrong with them. Nothing. But I found out that there's certain features on the Prusa Mini that, number one, it's a workhorse, and people say it's a workhorse. I'm not the only one. It's got, features like auto bed leveling, which was a thing that I didn't realize other 3D printer people had to do. Like, I take it for granted. It's a feature that is great to have. It's like no muss, no fuss. So I'm a big no muss, no fuss kind of guy. Now, in terms of filament, there are many filament companies out there. Many. And I print with many filaments. And each filament has a different property, right? Generally speaking, when you're talking about filament, you may be talking about a certain type of filament called PLA, and that's probably the more common used filament in the world or realm of 3D printing. So this type of printer is known as FDM, and it can use you can basically string through filament when it's formatted like this, right? On what they call a spool. So let me pull this out. This is a Polymaker branded. I love Polymaker, not just because they've basically helped. They've given me spools. But they also do giveaways on Monday around here. So on Mondays, we give away Polymaker filament. On Fridays, we give away printed solid filament. On Wednesdays in April, we're giving away focus filament. So there's a lot. You're right. There's a lot of filament out there. And, you know, sometimes kind of what it boils down to is what color do you want? Like, what color do you want? And see, I've learned I like this type of filament, even though they're called silk filaments. They tend to be a bit more fragile or brittle compared to other filaments, but I like the finish. So you see these bronze looking things, right? That's those were, oh, I'm sorry, I'm no longer on that view. The bronze filament, it's got that luster to it. That is a Polymaker filament, a silk bronze, and it's got a lovely luster on it. So, you know, I like that filament. But yeah, the one I'm printing, the filament I'm printing with now is a printed solid filament. Different properties, all together, different color, different finish, different everything. There's no one good place to start. I wouldn't say, like, what's the best filament? The best filament is the one that you want to use. And the one you want to use is likely going to be a color that you would enjoy, a color that you're looking to use in a project, you know, or a finish that you find pleasing, right? And the thing with filament is you can have a ton of it, right? A ton of it. So I hesitate to say what filament would be the best, because like I said, if I was looking for a certain type of filament, I would look for color. I've chosen in the past, I've chosen color over brand. And the good thing is different brands have different colors. So I've had a chance to experiment with a lot of different filaments from a lot of different companies. Well, I'm going to disagree with you there, Gems and Taurus. Polymaker, I mean, they do good stuff, but David from Printed Solid has been very supportive, incredibly supportive, certainly of this stream, when I very much appreciate that. And Focus Tech is getting into it, too. He threw 3 free throws, says, gotcha, I guess I have to get different types and then choose the finish I like most and stick with that. Well, you know, but the thing is you can get a ton of it. You can have a ton of it, he threw. Like, you don't just stick with one. Like, it depends on what do you want to print. Most of the failures that you're going to run into aren't necessarily related to the filament, aren't related to the printer you choose. It could have been the model that you used. Like, there are a lot of variables that are involved with 3D printing. It's not as simple as point and click. It can be, the more you get used to it, the more you realize, okay, this is going to work for this way, this will work this way, this is a better way of doing this, that, or the other thing. So there are a lot of variables. But you mean ultimately, you kind of find your way. And there's certain each printer, each filament sometimes has its own idiosyncrasies. No two filaments are built alike. They have different properties, different temperature, optimized for different temperatures. You know, I can understand it being overwhelming. I'm kind of like you. I didn't really get into it. This was a review unit. The Prusa Mini was a review unit. But I have no problem. I would have no problem buying my next one based upon what this has done. Seriously. When they make a new Prusa Mini model, like upgrades and everything, I'm not going to upgrade what I currently have. I'm just going to buy the new one. And then I'm going to give this one to my brother. You don't do good when you have too many options. Well, you know, like I said, narrow it down. Or let me put it this way. He threw. Stick around. And here's why I say that. Stick around. We're doing filament giveaways on Monday and Friday. So Mondays and Fridays. For real. And there are other creators, and the list goes on and on, so I don't want to call favorites. Many other creators here in the community who often show up in the stream, who sometimes we raid, who also do giveaways, regular giveaways. Not just filament, but printers too. Maybe not the printer that you would choose, but hey, if it doesn't cost you anything, our mods, one of our mods, Liz, she had one filament. She had filament before she got a printer. She got a printer as a gift from our other mods. So, Goffleg notes, it also depends if you plan on paint the models you print. Color isn't as much of a deal if you're going to print and then paint the prints. Yeah, see, that's another thing. That's another variable. I didn't even consider that. I'm not a painter. I'm not someone who paints. I'm just someone who prints. Thank you, Heathrow. Happy to answer the question. But you know, honestly, I'm not saying you'll pick up anything by watching me. There are a few people who just love diving deep into 3D printing everything, and they're certainly very active here on Twitch. Very active. They talk about it way more than I do it. I don't necessarily always talk about it, but I like helping. I like helping people along on their journey. That's about as much as I'm qualified for. I do not know everything, and that's a funny thing. I don't know everything, and yet I can do it. Kind of funny. Gosh, those controversial opinion tweets are crazy. It's so funny. I am serious about on Twitter. Basically, every day, indefinitely. I'm probably going
almonds,
to have.
Folks.
No, I'm not going to have almonds on Twitter. I'm indefinitely going to ask for people's controversial takes. Like I've been asking the question. For the past few days, like, tell me your most controversial blank opinions. And then people are replying. Like, it's crazy. Even for Lego, it's crazy. So I think I'm going to do that every day. I just have to think of a different subject. Like, tomorrow, I'm like, tell me your most controversial 80s cartoon opinions. Or, like, tell me your most controversial breakfast cereal opinions. Can't do Twitter, raises your blood pressure? Well, you're following the wrong people. You have a 2D printer? That's the irony, Mark H. I do not own a printer. This is the only printer we have in the house. I don't want the hassle anymore. I'm done with the hassle of it. And quite honestly, it would just encourage people to print, and then we end up with more paper that becomes disorganized, and we do not need. At least the prints look nice on the shelf or could be played with potentially or given away as gifts. We can print our own gifts. Can't print our own gifts. GIFs, anyway. That's how it's pronounced. GIF. You thought I was frozen? No. I was looking up something up. I'm not the one who's quiet tonight. I think y'all are. It's a Saturday evening. After all that work and put in to find that, I kept the cable. But printers, printers are not 3D printers. They're a different kind of hassle. But whoa!
_the_cool_ factor is now hosting my stream
rated?
with 11 viewers.
Wow! Look at everybody who's joining us here. Welcome, Raiders! Hi, I'm Chris Perillo. I love geeking out here every night at 6 p.m. Pacific, just chatting, so feel free to join the conversation. Follows are free. Love to have you here. Welcome to my play shop. Welcome, Raiders! How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. What was going on over there? What was happening over there? Now I gotta know. You gotta tell me. What was happening? What prompted you to come over to our neck of the woods? Cause you know, I'm Chris Perillo. I like geeking out. I like chatting. I'm really answering questions, helping people along. DeLorean finished. I'm also an adult fan of Lego. Don't have any Lego bricks here. I 3D print stuff, usually the small trinkety things. I do thrift hauls when I find thrift hauls. I collect items. We do 3D printing filament giveaways. I don't do Lego as much as other people do, but I do it every so often. and enjoy it immensely. It's just, it's not my community isn't always as interested in Lego, but I will be playing the Lego Star Wars game. When that's released, I'll be getting that on PC. I will be playing the Lego that is a warning to everybody. I cannot wait to play the Lego Star Wars game. I will be doing that. I'll be chatting. We'll spend some time chatting, getting engaged, and then I'll jump into the Lego Star Wars game kind of thing. And still 3D printing and still doing all the same stuff that I do now. Cereal on Saturdays, giveaways on Monday and Friday, some Wednesdays, and whatnot. You enjoyed your stream. You enjoyed my stream for a while, and found me through a lot of fellow streamers. I'm assuming if you're saying DeLorean, I have the first DeLorean, the Lego Crusoe DeLorean with the Doc and Marty McFly, because I'm a minifigure man. Hello, Patrick. How you doing? Shout out to Patrick W3D. Patrick. There we go. Make sure our bot gets ya. We have a Hello 3PO bot that does auto shoutouts. You can actually add the Hello 3PO bot to your own channel just by typing in bang join. I think it'll join your channel. I think that's how it works. Thank you, Slit Lip. Thank you. Very appreciated. And it's good to meet you. Is it Typo-y Mickey? How you doing? How you doing? I assume you joined through the raid. This is such a good raid. Such a kind raid. We can do co-op, Chris? Oh, on Lego? The Lego? Really? I didn't know that. I haven't looked that deeply into it. I guess we will have to do some co-ops then on the Lego Star Wars game. Suffice to say, there's going to be a lot more Lego. I'd say more Star Wars, but that's kind of impossible because, you know, how much Star Wars can one, person have? Well, look around. But yeah, there's going to be definitely some Lego Star Wars game playing here. Which, by the way, for whatever it's worth, will also bring in new people who would otherwise not join. But when they see, oh, he's playing the Lego Star Wars game, they will join, right? So it'll be a good way of bringing new people new blood into the community. Which is, it's always good to try something new in that sense. Thank you for the posture check. I probably needed it. I absolutely needed it. Thank you, Big Sports Fan, for hanging out. And thank you both Goffleg and 86 Carrera for using those emotes. And you too, Susan D1. Man, I love when y'all use those emotes, especially in other channels. Because, I know a lot of other Star Wars fans out there who are creating on Twitch. You can also use the emotes on the Discord server. I don't know if you knew that. On the, let's see here, Bang Discord. That, you can use your emotes there, FYI. Yep, love the community so far. Came from YouTube, second month on Twitch. Well, congratulations, it's the cool factor. Twitch, I've had an account for, is it 14 years? 14? I think 14 years? Ish. Let me give you a follow there. It's the cool factor. If only because now I owe you a raid. I'm a big believer in reciprocity. I'm a big believer. Seriously, big believer. Like, if someone raids me and I don't raid them back, I feel bad. I feel bad. And sometimes I need to be reminded, but not often. No, I mean, I follow a lot of brick streamers. I don't necessarily hang out in a lot of brick streams as extensively as other people do, but it's a thing. Susan says, last night was jolly fun on the raid. Yes, it was, wasn't it? It was a blast. I love, meeting new people, especially like the 3D printer, miniature Star Wars. That was it. Who recommended? The Free Heathen. The Free Heathen recommended last night's stream raid. So maybe we'll do that again tonight. Maybe we'll raid someone new. Someone that's in the realm when we go to raid. No worries, Bricks fan. The only Lego emote I have is Perillo Lego. That's the only one. That's the only one I have. I'm a horrible Lego streamer, but I walk on bricks. I'm walking on Lego bricks, and my feet don't feel good. No one redeemed Musical Chris. Dynamite 007 asks, how sturdy are 3D prints? Can you print a functional gun? Not that I would do that. You can. People have done that. I don't know if is it a legal gray area? I don't really follow the news that much. But they can be sturdy depending on the filament used, depending on infill, the model. Like, there are a lot of variables that go into it. But yes, for the most part, yeah, they can be sturdy. don't feel obliged. I truly appreciate it. No, it's the cool factor. Here's the thing. To me, rating is one of the best parts of Twitch because it's a great way of saying hello. It's a great way for streamers to meet other streamers. And I relish that. Watching Top Gun, trying to get through the sad part. Yeah, good luck with that, Patrick. I'm looking forward to the next Top Gun, but I have a feeling it's not going to be as good as the first Top Gun. Definitely legal issues in a lot of regions. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. I'm not a big... I get controversial, not often. I'm just very aware that people have different points of view. Speaking of point of view, I am going to do something else. Oh, look at that. Death Star got blown up. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going to be hard to beat the OG Top Gun. No doubt about that. I've got a figure to assemble. Give me a second. I am going to start my next print. What do I need to do? Let's see here. I'm doing a trooper here. What else can let me do a droid. Yeah. Okay, printing a protocol droid. Printed guns are in the FBI watch list. Really? Community that runs printed guns tournaments in the nation. Wow, holy cow, I did not know that. Okay, we're moving on. Moving on from the guns. Let's leave the guns to Loyal's rack, okay? Can we just do that? Let's go ahead. I'm gonna keep the gun. I understand you were using that as an example, but like there are other really good examples. Ah! This one is just not having an easy time standing up. It's okay. That Vader. Gonna move these out of the way. Definitely one of the only new movies I've been excited for in a long time. No. The Multiverse of Madness. Doctor Strange, that's the one I'm looking forward to. It'll be Jedi's first MC movie in the theater. Hopefully it's not going to be like something that she's got, afraid of. Second here. I'm moving these figures out of the way because I've got to assemble this other one. Got the R2KT. Keep her here. See if I keep it there, then it'll keep me in range. Alright, you are gonna hear a vibration, I think, but it'll be fine. There we go. Alright. Ouch. That hurt. Do I need that? I do not. Let's try just that. Pull that out. And now, the removal of supports. Coda 120 used to love this, especially when I had a lot of supports. She used to love it. It's because the support removal can be very ASMR-ish. And then I got the new mic, and then you can't really hear any of it. I guess for my need, I haven't had any problem with strength. The only issue I've had with some filaments that were too brittle, it was just the properties of them. Chat is giving me an itch to get a 3D printer. Oh boy. We've done it again. You're not the first, won't be the last. I broke it. Okay. Yeah. So here's the thing, is like I've made recommendations before and people ultimately do their own research and choose something I've either never heard of or probably wouldn't choose for myself. And like I said, filament giveaways can't go wrong. Plenty of people here have won filaments. That's the best kind of filament. That's the best kind of filament. I guess I don't have a favorite. I mean, I've used so many, I've printed with so many great filaments for color. Like, I don't have. It is not rigged. There's nothing to rig tonight. Besides, I don't rig things. I don't even wait for subscribers. Some giveaways do. Thank you, posture check. Needed it. Shit, what just dropped? Something just dropped. Darth Vader. I hate when something drops and you're like, what just dropped? Oops. 2 pieces done. These models, there's a lot to print. I mean, I could reprint so many things in different colors, but I just like these, even though you have to do assembly. I need to try to find other things too, but like, I like seeing these various figures in these different colors that you'd otherwise never see. That's what I love about it. Thank you, chat, for helping he threw 3 free throws along. You've been welcome to the dark side. Yes, it is very dark, because trust me, forever will it dominate your destiny. I'm not joking. I cannot imagine a point in my life where I will not have a 3D printer. I cannot. Because they're only going to get better, right? Faster. But like I said, I for FDM, this type of printer, I have a feeling I'm going to be sticking with the Prusa Mini indefinitely. I'm just a single printer guy. Usually, what happens is you start with one printer, and what happens with many people is they end up getting more than one printer. And by the way, I'm not a hardware guy. I'm not a gadget guy. I'm not a car guy. Ian Douglas was up to 6 printers at one point. Ian Douglas sent me... I never printed a dragon, and then Ian Douglas sent me a dragon. It was awesome. You'll give in eventually? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. I just don't see it happening, Patrick. No worries, Crunchy Weasel. You can do a possible Yoda and Kermit. The way I'm feeling lately is something I can't do. Okay. Don't worry. Like, hey, if you need time for yourself, buddy, don't feel like you have to come here. Take a breather. If you're not having a good day, like I said, I'm here to either cheer you up or just kind of let your mind get lost in it. But if you can't get over it, you gotta take time for yourself. Mental health comes first. You want to print more than one thing right now? I understand. Oh my. So Liz is gonna have 2 printers. I think that's what she's saying right there. She's ready to have 2 printers. Hopefully that's gonna work. Hollywood in 3D did not have a 3D printer until he was watching me 3D print, and then he got a 3D printer, and now he has 5 a year later. So let that be a word of warning to you, he threw. Yes. And then, of course, when someone gets a 3D printer and they've never had one before, then we celebrate. And then you become part of it. And then you start to understand more and more. Like, oh, yeah, now I get it. Now I understand. The convenience of multiple projects at one time is so nice. Yeah. I don't doubt that. I'm just not sure I have that many projects. The only exception to that rule is resin. I think that if I had a second printer, it would likely have to be a different type of printer. I.e. resin. All right. Now that I removed the brim, which keeps those items basically on the plate, otherwise they'd slip around. Cleaned off the supports, because otherwise some pieces, if you will, would not print properly. Commonplace stuff. That. Let's get the hands on. You have exactly one less printer than Chris does. I'm telling you, Mark, it's gonna change. Something's gonna happen. I feel it in my bones. I am definitely not a therapist. Let me say that. Papa Bear, I can give advice. Happy to give advice, but happy to give life advice. I've done that before. I'm happy to give dad advice. That's advice I'm qualified for. But I gotta tell you, there's, my therapist said a therapist is not a good is not a replacement for an honest friend or family member. Someone who's honest and a true friend and an honest family member. You talk to people who know you, right? And you get it out. You communicate. And then for some of the deeper stuff, right? The therapist is just there to listen. That's what a good friend does. Right? And they may be able to help you figure out solutions. Well, so does a friend. So does a family member. Dad advice is something all dads can use. This is what I'm saying. I'm a big believer in finding solutions. I'm a big believer in that. I like solving problems. I don't like making them. Guys, get a little rat tail here. I'm also a big believer in making lists. But that's me. We got a stormtrooper there. Someone needs dad advice. I have no, as like dads, like not dad advice for dads, but advice from a dad. Because let's face it, dads know we are awesome. Every dad is awesome. We get it. Like we think differently. Dads think differently. Our number one goal is to protect, and Jedi knows that too. I said, what's my job? She said, to protect and prepare. That's all right. So it's my job to protect you and prepare you. So everything I do is going to hinge on that. Everything. And what you just saw, what you just witnessed, right there, in front of your very eyes, he threw 3 free throws. If you haven't already popped off to Amazon to research printers. Not that every printer is available on Amazon. You just saw me take off the printer and assemble an articulated stormtrooper figure, it's like a Playmobil type of stormtrooper figure. That's that filament. And that's that filament. Different filaments. Hell, I'd even say different different line heights too. I think this is at a 0.1. This is at a 0.2. Yeah, for sure. Can't really tell the difference though. Well, maybe. Just knew in the green it wouldn't be that bad. Facebook can be a special place for somebody. Indeed, it can. Not for me though. I don't. I never open YouTube, Facebook. Finally uninstalled the Reddit app. Twitter's where I go for the most part. So there's a fun little thing. Yep, sub goal dropped again. Where's Ian? Ian was here. See how it dropped again? The sub points? Like, a month ago we were at a certain level, and then, a month later, we gained, but we also lost. So it's trying to keep it right around there. So we're 8 sub points away from well, at least tonight. Tomorrow it may very well change. It could drop further, and I have to readjust. Try to keep us within spitting distance of that goal. But do you know someone? Do you know someone new who we haven't rated? Do you know someone new? Who we haven't rated? I'll ask that. Because I'm thinking it's been a while. Subsector started streaming, and I know we rated her, but she's been really supportive. And looks like she's facilitating something else. So I think pushing her direction would be great. Hey, Not No Good. I think I'm about ready to head out. It's been a pretty quiet night. Silent night. So I'm thinking Subsector. Unless, like I said, does anyone have any new recommendations? New streamer recommendations. Because the one last night was great. I loved last night's recommendations. You're down for subs? Well, I don't want to. I gotta be careful, saying it now that I put the idea in your head. Yeah, that sounds good. Like, okay, no other recommendations. Fine by me. I am good. She is good people. Well, I think she may be on her way to affiliate too, because I think she just started. She has tribbles. That's great. Turn off the out of the chat. It's off for the night. We're gonna raid Subsector. So many worthy people to raid. But like I said, since she's just getting started, we kind of want to give her a boost. Kind of want to give her an acceleration. So she's just getting going, right? That's the goal. Y'all got to spam all the Star Wars emotes in her channel. She likes them. I think she likes the AT-AT. Does she not? She likes both. She just happens to be more of a Star Trek fan. So Star Wars fan to Star Trek fan, showing that we can bridge that gap. Oh, I will. Good. You do it. She's been killing it. Indeed, she has. And she knows a little bit of 3D printing as well. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. And may the Force be with you. Always, Tusken rating, Subsector 3D. I'll see everybody tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific. Tusken rating in 3, 2, 1. Oh, man. Oh. I gotta open it. I need water. What is she doing? Is that a gnome? Ha ha. Oosh. Ha Ha. Ha. Ha ha ha. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.